Hello everybody and welcome to another day here in the Heroes launch. Today we've got a North American game, which is very interesting. See here to the left, one of our free agency teams, Fed Poseidon, and to the other side, on blue, short FSU, long form of their name is Cho'Gall Finals. They will be our team for today, our teams for today. First of all, let's have a short look at the map draft. Map pool, of course, normal one. Got Outtrack Pulse being removed from Cho'Gall to Finals, and they also removed it from the Shrine, so one of the most played maps is one of the 4 removed maps as well. The score was wrong. It's the tournament. Here we go. This. And then we also got the map, which is Dragonshire. Chosen by the team in red, it is Cho'Gall to Finals. Short look if the captains are fine, and we're good to go to game number 1. Be Coco. Let's jump into this game number 1, which is Dragonshire. This person already dislikes the map. So what are we going to see here? Of course, Fed Poseidon has the first pick, as Cho'Gall finalists choose the map. Stayed up till 5. Riding Power Rangers fanfics. Anyway, we've got Calphos is the first one from the team in blue. Send me the fanfic. Love it. And on the other side, from the team in red, we see Varian being removed. No Twin Blades, Mahesh Taunt, shenanigans coming around. Garage is then number 2 from the team in blue, Fed Poseidon. One of the strongest tanks right now, it's quite understandable to remove him. Please don't bet him. I want to play. No, it's not Hammer who is being removed, it's the Lucio. And ooh, interesting. See the Rexa first pick coming in. We see Rexa coming out first from the side of Fed Poseidon. One of the probably strongest, the strongest solo laner right now on Dragonshire. I mean, he still got his counters, so am I legally required to play him? In the meantime, we've got Cho'Gall finally picking up Anduin and Sylvanas. Quite nice opening already. Sylvanas having a lot of macro pressure, which is very strong on Dragonshire. Muradin, Kel, Tuzad coming out now from Fed Poseidon. So it's the King of Ice, not the God of Water. But Kel is doing quite fine. So Muradin's done the Stormbolt as a setup for KTC Chain. Have to work. I mean, on the other side, we already have Anduin, so we have a cleanse. But it's a 70-second cooldown, so yeah. Kel'Thuzad has his combo up more often than Anduin has his cleanse, so we see the Medivh ban after Aura being removed from Poseidon. But Poseidon decides to remove the Medivh. His shields are quite strong against Kel'Thuzad because he has them a lot. Very often they're ready. Now we've got the next two. Got the finals deciding to Johanna as their main take. Very nice combo with Endon, by the way. And then Keslo. I told you he was going Keslo. And now we've got Raynor as second damage healer for Fed Poseidon. Now the healer is missing. Which will it be? Right wing! You got that I play guess to look to you. Oh, great stuff here. And Malfell is the last pick for the team in red. Cho'Gall the finals. No Cho'Gall for Cho'Gall the finals here. More Wait. Oh. Me too. Okay. At I've got batting. Do it fast and easy. Mark bet A plus the number of points if you think Poseidon will win this game with the Rex on the top lane and KTC in the 4-man, or ! Bet B and the number of points you want to bet on Cho'Gall to finals. If you think their Gaslow will be superior. Game number 1 is about to start. As we have to the left in blue, we've got Fat Poseidon, we've got GG Sugar Beer playing the Rexar. Bullet Sponge on Muradin, Fadlutz on Kel'Thuzad, Moswald on the Rain, and last but not least we've got the Penetrator on Brightwing. And over to the other side of the map in red, we've got Cho'Gall to finals, we've got Dark on the Malfell, Gorsakov PBE on the... what is that? On the Sylvanas, Xionzach on Johanna, Simslayer on Gessler, and Trivon playing Dandwin. Already looking at low ones. Got the dwarf block from Muradin. Restraint coming in. Misses though. Quite close. They're trying to provide the wave clear apparently in the rotation. Some damage on a Bullet Sponge. The other set up a chain. Chain comes through. That's 3 stacks for Kel'Thuzad so far. Good Gessler already in the bottom, pushing in that lane. Malphite. Oh, can engage onto Rexar. A lot of damage on him. Mid lane we've got a 3v3 so far. Gessler and Strainer in the bottom. Laser. Rexar in the top, of course, putting Misha already on the point, while Rexar is here to hit Malphite on the lane. Mid lane pretty even so far. Reyna already working on that siege camp. You usually see it taken very early. Also, while taking over the bottom lane a little bit by the turrets. Damage coming in here. We've got top lane, the only one going on between Malphite as he goes in aggressive on Misha. He's using a lot of his mana though. He has to fall back. But Ender now comes up for the top lane. Sijana taking the bruiser camp in the meantime. Damage is being out. Rex a half-life and Malphite out of mana. Disease now coming in. There's the chain. Will it connect? No. A close one, and now KDC is in trouble as he stepped out a bit too far, but he stays alive. Well, we've got Gessler in the bottom against Reyna, and Reyna has the point for now. It's just a bigger range compared to Gessler. Gessler is having very big trouble getting on that point. And then now up top here against Misha on the point. Interesting. Decent. Now we've got Malphite coming in and he gets the jump on Rexar, and Rexar goes down. This first blood of this game, by the way. Both teams 3 minutes. Lose the first hero or take the first kill. The siege camp is about to be taken by Cho'Gall for finals. There's to get him a little bit of push in the bottom lane. Oh, we still see Kel'Thuzad and Brightwing in the top, Merlin soaking mid for Fed Poseidon, and Reyna in the bottom as Vector just respawn is already on his way back to the top lane. Oh, Malphite getting a jump onto Kel'Thuzad there, but he's getting rooted. Taking it off him, but he's also taking it off him now. Rex and Brightwing are here. Kel'Thuzad is fine, and there's the pull from Anduin to keep Malphite alive. Oh, there's a big root coming in from Malphite, so he finally has a 15 stacks, and means he's got the Glacial Spike ability. 14 more stacks, and he gets the spell power in. We've got top lane and engage from Malphite on Rexar. Is it enough? No, it's quite not enough. Rexar stays alive, but now Brightwing is coming in, he's tapping as well. Misha taking a lot of damage, but she stays alive as well. But that's all of Malphite's mana. Down to 40. And the port got interrupted as he was right now in the bush. Misha taking some damage here. Malphite has to watch out. He has no mana left. Can't really do anything here for auto attacking. Now he's on the run. Stun from Misha, and goodbye Malphite. On the kill for Poseidon as it's now 1-to-1 in kills. Because that meanwhile has to port back down here, and Merlin jumps out. Both temples so far channeled by Fat Poseidon. So they're closer to 10 right now. About to hit it. Yeah, there they go. And we're seeing here now the Avatar, Emerald, Wind, Shadowfisher, Hyperion, and Executor. Yeah. And we see the engage, the chain, a combo on Sylvanas, but she's able to E out with the wave. the Banshees. Alpha meanwhile retook top lane. Jump Rexa? No, it doesn't. No, decide to go for it now, and then taking a lot of damage here. There's the avatar popped. Ultimate's coming in for Cho'Gall to finals. Challenge from KTC here, and there's no interrupt. Malfa meanwhile killing Misha with last rites. So Gravel Bomb, we see Gravel Bomb from Kessler, Light Bomb from Anduin, the Falling Sword from Johanna, so we see Light Bomb Falling Sword, shenanigans apparently. Kessler falling in the bottom lane, we see the Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. Johanna, not in the best spot, but she got her Iron Skin. Able to walk around here at least. Now could Sylvia be in trouble? Dragon Knight looking for good position, and he's knocking her back in, right back in the towers, but there's no Iron Skin. It's out for now, but will he be chased? Oh, he's porting back. For the meantime, no, he is not, and gets away. Ooh, close call there. Close call. Now the knock back up here on top against Malphil. He gets knocked away. The dragon goes down. There's the Falling Sword in the top. Dragon is kind of alone with Malphil. There is the combo, a lot of damage, and that's a double kill for Fat Poseidon. As you can see, it gets a combo in. Travel Bomb is ready again. We've got a 4-man in top so far for Fat Poseidon. Marin has to half back, no life, no mana, but it's Marin, so second win, he gets his health back quite fast. And then now getting, his mana's gonna come with Anduin, and Anduin goes down. His Sylvanas is able to just barely escape though with the Haunting Wave. Ooh, some damage does the slow. Jane misses, will she be able to escape? She doesn't jump! She forgot to reactivate it, but she's still getting out. That was a close call. A really close call there. What we saw down here is each camp was taken, and now we see Johanna defending it. There's Hyperion. As Simp Slayer on the Gaslow was chased by Raynor. There's a KDC ult. Sylvanas now in the top against Rexxar. Misha taking a lot of damage. Also taking some from the fort, and Misha falls. Pulled under by Sylvanas. Now we see Malphil coming in. That's a lot of damage on Rexxar. I'm very liked it, but I don't think it's enough. There's a chain. Make it do combo, and good by Malphil. KC comes in with the flank and gets a combo in. Got Johanna and Anduin coming in. There's the root on Rexxar. That's again another chain. Falling Sword coming in. Some damage on Imperius. There's the Light Bomb. The stun, but Sylvanas goes down as Miriam comes from the side. Is able to finish her off in the sport, and Kanga on the run. And then taking off damage, he goes down. Johanna. No. Not quite. With the top 4 being sieged down here by Rexxar.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Meanwhile, we've got Phil taking a lot of damage here. That's the self cleanse though, as you get in the Venom and just able to dodge the combo. We've got a 9-1 so far in kills, and a very big experience lead for the side of Fat Poseidon. Bottom 4 takes some damage. Dragon is about to be channeled. So, Anduin comes in here. Anduin getting stunned. That's the Light Bomb. Pulled together. And Misha goes down, but so does Johanna. Malphil in big trouble. He goes down as well, but they got Pride as counter kill. Now Anduin also falling. Gasler meanwhile in the bottom, retaking this temple. So his team is not losing the Dragon Knight. Meanwhile, they lost 3 heroes. Now we've got Reyna back in the bottom, and we've still 10 seconds on Johanna, Malfoy, and Anduin. KC will be able to channel it here in the mid lane. Get the dragon as soon as he takes bottom. Here we go. So Queslo falling here. Dragon coming in, tearing down the mid fort, and now looking at the keep wall in the middle. Keep wall is pretty much gone here. We now see the keep under attack. That's the knockback on Anduin, right back into the base, boy. And now we see the keep going down as well. Will there be going for more? That's the falling sword going into the backline. The travel bomb, light bomb, a lot of stuns, and Rexa goes down. Make it 2 as Sparking falls, make it 3 as Mirren falls as well. And now the rest of the team is just on the run. Alpha with the cleanse, being able to dodge out on the KTC combo, and he falls in return. That's 4 kills for Cho'Gall to finals. But Kel'Thuzad has immediately returned as he got the phylactery of Kel'Thuzad, so he got those 12 clubs in already. He was able to just activate it, spawn again immediately. Close call there from Cho'Gall to finals. It's the pull, but Anduin got around the wall, so he did not get pulled in the full amount. Oh, there's the pull. A lot of damage. Now the falling sword condemn. A lot of CC coming in again from the side of Cho'Gall to finals. Now the boars coming in from Rexar. Johanna on the run, but she should have her iron skin back up in 2 seconds. Also, there was the pull from Anduin. Malfoy taking a lot of damage. There's the self cleanse. Sure he's getting out, but there's another Muradin Stormbolt coming in for him. Most of the ults ready. Travel bomb and the last rights is ready for Cho'Gall to finals. Missing 10 seconds on falling sword and another 10 more on light bomb. Wheeling arrow is back up for Sylvanas as well. That was it. We see boars on 15 seconds and Hyperion on 50. Bruiser camp is going down here. Taken now by Cho'Gall to finals, and now we see him having a heavy focus on the top lane, while we see Poseidon more towards the bottom, taking down the forward with this Bruiser camp, and now the top is probably going to be pushed in by Cho'Gall to finals. Swan is pointing back, making sure bottom's not getting pushed in too far. Yep. Only Gessler goes. Now we see a heavy commitment from Fat Poseidon towards the top lane as well. But there one more, as Gessler is currently in the base defending. There is the falling sword. China. Queen Aaron Skin is now on the run. Misha might be looking for a stun. There's the boards coming in. Gessler's also here now. Gravel bomb does not hit. Gravel bomb misses there, but Misha is still going down. And now we see Malfoy taking a lot of damage. Top by we will take him from right wing, actually ported in afterwards, and then we see Malfoy and Anduin falling for Cho'Gall to finals with 2 kills. For Fat Poseidon is the only lose Misha themselves. There is the pull, the nice Stormbolt from Muradin to make sure Savannah is not able to Petri Wave out of any danger. Now we've got the dragon coming into the mid lane together with 3 catapults. Bottom the Bruiser comes, still the mage minion left together with 1 catapult, and they're looking at the core.
The red team's core is in peril.
Let's stream this 34. Falling sword going in, and Johanna kind of alone there. Problem not up yet. That's the combo, and goodbye. Gessler is probably game 1. The core taking a lot of damage, 30% and dropping. That's still very healthy. So this is game number 1. Going over to Fat Poseidon. There you go. It's stats. Honestly, has really high damage stats. Just look at the raw damage we see Finals and Malfoy being very high up. Malfoy especially, of course, because he was able to hit a lot of stuff on Misha. Then we see Kel'Thuzad as the third, who was able to get some nice combos in and secure the kills for his team with them. So with this map win by Fat Poseidon, we see Cho'Gall Finals having the choice between map pick or first pick. Sorry for not talking. But those are apparently two new teams. It's always nice to help them a little bit in the makings. Hey, Judo. We've got the map pick coming in from side of Cho'Gall Finals. Make it a little bit brighter here. As we have a look at the map screen, we see Fat Poseidon win his map number 1. And we've still left out Battlefield of Eternity, Cursed Hollow, Garden of Terror, Sky Temple, and Volskaya Foundry. I was so confused right now. I was just confused because I was looking at the HOTS and they tell me that I had to not meet the requirements for Stormly. And I was confused and was like, oh yeah, I'm back on my North American country and never really played. Tickle my fist there. Here we go. And we see map pick from the side of Cho'Gall Finals. Into the lobby. Will be Volskaya Foundry. Let's see what we get there. It's not sure right now. Okay. Put everything up. There you go. Poseidon gets the win for first map. And we've got now everyone joining the lobby. Only 2 spots left. Cho'Gall Finals used to be FSU. I think it's because of they're called Doria Esports. I'm not sure. FSU is just a short form on the Heroes Launch website. I struggle to find it's a little bit too long, sadly, for my overlays. So it would do weird stuff. And now we've got everyone in the lobby. See if the teams are ready, and we're good to go into game number 2. This best of 3 series. Good job, thank you for the cheer with 25 bits. Let's get nice. Okay. Okay, both teams are ready. Let's not hesitate at all and jump straight into game number 2. Volskaya Industries. Volskaya Foundry is called HOTS. Volskaya Industries is the name of which, as far as I remember. This time I am not forgetting it. If you think Fat Poseidon had a really good game number 1 and they will keep on with the momentum train, go and bet on them with exclamation mark bet A and the number of points you want to bet on them. Or if you think Cho'Gall Finals will pull out the Cho'Gall today and are winning this game with it, because with Cho'Gall they get to the finals, exclamation mark bet B and the number of points you want to bet on them. So for Cho'Gall, I'm a German. It's a sign of respect. Yeah, that's true. These our events are really just a sign of respect. Don't have any other heroes. Ooh, 230 points on Fat Poseidon from Junior Jump there. And now we've got Garrosh and Keltos are the bench from Fat Poseidon. The scores with bomb spread, big AoE damage. Very strong in Garrosh, just with a very dominant. Except for Hammer, please don't ban her. There we go again with the Hammer. Don't ban Hammer. And Varen will be the second ban for Cho'Gall Finds. Keep in mind, Phoenix is still banned. And so is Morgana's Winged Guard and the Train Mount. But allowed again is the Air Ally from Kerosene. Isn't it 10 or 11 AM in an A? Could they be already sleeping at least until... It is actually noon. I watched that because one of the teams I'm mentor of. They told me that for us 17, so the start time of this game is 12 AM. It is exactly noon. Can be hard to schedule with East and West Coast. Yes, I think those both are West Coast teams, because else this would be really hard. Now we've got Ming as the first pick from the side of Fat Poseidon. And Cho'Gall Finals counters with Endo and Janna again. We did not see the full Light Bomb Falling Sword combo, but it also was very close to it. And now we've got Lyric as answer from Fat Poseidon. They paired with Golden, so we see a double mage coming out. One would imagine teams would prefer to play in the evening. 10 AM West Coast, yeah. It must be really hard. One team to the right, Cho'Gall Finals, I'm mentor of. It's like 13 AM. Something around this time, and another team I'm mentor of is East Coast. Sorry, it's West Coast. Like yesterday morning when it was 10 AM for me, they're like, it's 1 AM for us. I haven't gone to sleep. Ooh, yeah. Seems tough. Anyways, Cho'Gall Finals is removing Anna with the third ban. And Fat Poseidon removing the Lunara to make practice rested. Oh. Will we see the Gaslow coming out again? Maybe. I mean, it worked the one time they hit the combo with Falling Sword. Oh, yeah, there we go again. It's Gaslow time. And this time we see Jaina. Another Blondie coming out from Cho'Gall Finals. And now we've got Fat Poseidon with their tank pick. It's Morganis. The healer is last. It is Stukov this time. Quite interesting. I can see the Stukov counter on level 13 to the combo. We've got Vala as the last pick for Cho'Gall to finals. Second Gessler game. Yeah, we go to the Gessler games. Thing is, I also can still recall like the North American playoffs of last season, where I casted one full day. It started for 10 p.m. for me. This is really early. I started at 10 p.m. for me and ended at 6 a.m. or something like that. Turned around and went to bed immediately. They all. Do not. So, betting going on in the chat. Most bets coming out for Fast Poseidon. Mine. Love underdog stories. Underdog stories are the best. Enough points. Anyways, we are about to load into game number 2 of this best of 3 series. To the left in blue, looking very strong on map number 1, trying to close out the series on this map number 2. We've got it is Fat Poseidon. We've got Felutz on Li Ming, Moswell on Stukov, Penetrator on Golden, GG Sugar Beer on Mal. And last but not least, we've got Bullet Sponge on Lyric. And to the other side, we've got Cho'Gall finals. We've got Triovan on Endwin against Yunzach, playing the Johanna Dark on Jaina, Simpslayer on his Gaslow, and Korosakov playing the Vada. Looking at our ones, we see the Pursuit of Flame for Golden. These are more Cupid. Stukov carries. We will see. The spray's coming out already. Oh, a lot of damage coming in. Morgana is actually the first one to fall here. Cho'Gall to finals. Losing game number 1 already starting strong here. Got Lyric in the top for now. We might actually see teams rotating towards the fortification comes at the 1 minute mark as soon as they spawn. Guys, heading towards the bottom on the map. Joined by Jaina even actually. Boom charge damage by 10% per target hit up to 100. Extra TNT. So very well with the combo later on. Mid lane so far, most of the action happening. What we have in the top lane, Vala against Lyric. Vala can actually win this hard because Lyric has no real possibility to get on her. We've got rotations being caught up here. Being interrupted, damage being put out, and Simslayer bring around turrets everywhere. Top lane, yeah. Lyric had the tap already. It's okay, 1 minute mark is what around on the tap anyways, so we've got to back up for the objective. Guess in the meantime, looking bottom against Golden. Again, we have the range advantage for against Gaslow. I had to cast all day too, I think it was epic. Yeah. And yeah, we said we don't have too many casters, but I think this season is already looking way better in terms of North American casters. I tried a few others I just recruited. We've got a lot of force in for both teams. See the team in red a little bit behind the experience, even though they got the first blood and the only blood so far. Get the sleep on Jaina. She's a little bit in trouble there. But she is getting out there. The heals from Andwin meanwhile coming in. Tarek even pulling back on Jaina's us before the objective. So he also gets his mana back. Usually you see the bottom lane being this whole lane. It is the furthest away from the mid lane. Also providing a very fast rotation, so someone can soak the wave and immediately go towards the objective due to the conveyor belt. Gessler already building up around the objective. Like it. We've got the second turret placed. Arc reactor. The root on Malkan as he tries to go in for a sleep. Lyric's still top, but so is Jane, as we actually have a 4v4 fight here. A lot of damage is being dished out. Cho'Gall now taking a lot of damage. Moving guard. There is damage being dished out. We've got Jaina now joining here, her team. Got Hannah trying to win, has Darren skin be able. Afghan is seeing some damage here. Yeah. Eric's still in the top, by the way, while this point is held by the team in blue, and Vala is the first one to fall around his objective. Target sleeping, overtime is about to run out. Objective goes over towards Fat Poseidon. Vala falls. Vala also opting for Creed of the Hunter on level 4. He's still going for Arsenal. A little bit of hybrid build coming out from her. Ming going for Orb on 4 and 7. I want to commentate on that one. Punishing the meanwhile, just sieging down the middle lane. Actually want to go to the top lane and take down this fountain. You have the advantage for the next objective. While also getting some structural damage in. Like if you get this fountain, you can just have an easy time for the next objective. You can just retreat and take the fountain. A lot of damage dished out again here. No one falls. Protector is about to go down though. We've got already a 1 level lead again for Fat Poseidon. Some damage on Anduin, but is fine. Vala catching an orb there, but he's fine walking away. Next orb coming in. Vala very low HP, 200 HP. So now we've got level 10s in for Team in Blue, Fat Poseidon. They keep on top lane and will now take down this Fountain Vision Tube. Massive shove. The Horrify, Transform and Disintegrate. Siege Cam looks like it would be stolen now by Fat Poseidon. They will get this one. We've got level 10s in now. Well, so see Falling Sword coming in. There's the light bomb as well. A lot of stuns. Gessler is still in the bottom. Gessler is still in the bottom. Silent pushing. I think he could have made a change here if we went in with the crown bomb and the stun. Sad one. He also got his team level 10, so well yes, but actually no. He keeps on sieging down in the bottom lane now. The opponents are coming in for him. He knows it's his end, or does he? He's still trying. There is the laser. Sim Slayer on the run. Can run, but can run fast enough. 110 HP. No, he goes down. Fortification camp is about to be taken now by the team in blue. So the other camp taken actually by Cho'Gall themselves. So they lost to Gaslow. It took a lot of time for them. They had time to do it. The top camp again taken by Fat Poseidon. And the next control point is about to spawn.
When I bring it online.
The team already hovering around up here in the top lane and then taking a lot of damage. Then Tomb coming in and then in a very bad spot and he goes down. But also we have the falling sword, the current storm coming in. Water elemental used as well. And it's 2 kills for Fat Poseidon as Vala goes down as well. Finals now pushing the top lane a little bit. Glass cannon on the side of Li Ming on level 13. Oh, Stukov and his build opting more into lurking arm, persisting bigger. Target a little bit in trouble on the Jaina, but he is able to sidestep the orb. Well done there. We have to down here, pushing in the mid lane a little bit as we have Lyric alone on the objective against 3. They just go up and contest it, and now we got the rest of Fat Poseidon going up there and contesting it to take it back. Simslayer on the Gessel taking a lot of damage, but it also looks like a good spot. There's the light bomb, the Grover bomb combo, the falling sword as well. A lot of damage. Did enough. Gul'dan is the first one to fall. Horrified comes out, but Anduin falls in return as well. 1-for-1 trade so far. There's a big silence, big orb, laser, double kill for Li Ming. 3-4-2 trade in favor of Fat Poseidon. Ooh. Trouble combo comes in with. Oh. Vala there going for the kill again. Li Ming, she wants to go in with laser to finish her off. It's. Oh, you still got class cannon, Miss Ming. You're still very squishy, and Vala knew that. Vala got the kill. Protector now going towards the mid lane, taking down this fort. We'll look at the bottom. Goes to the bottom, taking out this fort as well to remove all tier 1 structures from Cho'Gall finals. Imagine being Li Ming and thinking you can do that. Oof. That's hard. This way one more combo applies, chain up playing the middle. I don't know. I can see the elemental to be fair. Yes, the AoE. The auto attacks with the providing to hi guys. With the AoE chill, I can understand it. Yes, Ring would have probably been here for more burst. But I think with the water melody, you've got a great tool as well. A little bit outside of the wombo combo. Centering everything about the wombo combo is meh. That's also why I think the prison combos fail nowadays, really, because you just have them all 120 seconds. You win a team fight and the opponents respawn, you can just overrun it because you have cooldowns right now. I also see the water elemental is kind of okay. Yes, of course, that one would have been better for the wombo combo itself. Oh, there's the Entomb, but there's the pull from Anduin. The Horrify pulling Anduin in the silence, but Anduin is fine. We see the kill against Gul'dan actually. Even with the 16 advantage for Fat Poseidon. Now this means we've also got level 16 in for Cho'Gall finals. This is actually a risky play. If they come here to check it out. Okay, no, they don't go for it. A little bit too scared. Could have just gone here and go for the fight. They got everything up. Sad. A little bit sad. Would have loved to see the gravel bomb falling sword light bomb combo again. We've got Gul'dan still dead for another 10 seconds, so they could do something on the map. Looking at the bottom apparently. Looking at this fortification camp. Cho'Gall just respawned. Sorry, not Cho'Gall. Gul'dan just respawned. It is about to be taken. That's coming in. The Karen Storm. Tesla on the point gets pulled in a little bit. On the other half, the Entomb coming in and getting targeted. And then falls. Taken by Cho'Gall to fight. Jaina goes down as well. And Leoric looking at Jaina and she's... Would she get out? I mean, they're cutting off the way. She's about to fall. Wait. It'll take him a little bit of time. Somebody Jaina there. Doesn't get finished off by a tower shot. Feels bad. Now they are pushing in the top lane. Vala finishing her Creed of the Hunter. Getslow? When Getslow walked through down here, put down the turrets, it was like, I'm gonna get out of this. The bottom control point is about to unlock and we see the top keep all open by Fat Poseidon. And then two misses there. Autostack build meanwhile coming out from Leoric. Oh, there is the orbs and the lasers from Ming, but misses. Weird game. Yes, it's definitely a weird game.
Terminal activated. Take control of it.
Bottom terminal is activated. Team in blue now with 20 advantage. Fat Poseidon. Demonic Circle, Silence, and Tomb with Bird alive. Push comes to shove. No full laser. We've seen Setsi Taurus's elements from Li Ming. Ooh, interesting. We see the Vanquish of the Weak, so damage from Fell Claws and basic attacks slow enemies by 50% for 1.5 seconds. And Pyric Touch converts 10% more damage into healing versus slowed heroes. Oh, Ming and meanwhile getting caught in the mid lane, but she's able to escape there. But she still goes down as Jaina is able to finish the kill. Oh, that's the push comes to shove. So many injured. Jaina gets pulled in. There is the gravel bomb. And goodbye Stukov. Still taking a lot, but he poured out with the demonic circle. It is an 84, so kind of to be expected. I'm surprised. Where would he go? But yes, this double Jaina would again be the all-in for the combo. We've got Leoric down here, but he's got auto attack builds, so he can 1v5 now. It's going. Kills Endo and Jaina in trouble. Vala goes down. That's the falling sword coming in, but is it enough? Getslow goes down. Jaina the last one surviving, and he falls as well. That's a team wipe from the side of Fat Poseidon. Did they ever combo Jaina plus and an old X1 up when Jaina is in the No, they did not. They played the same in game number 1. But already there with it being a setup and a follow-up onto the gravel bomb. But this will be at least the key falling. It even looks like a game with a 17-minute protector. They did the combo a few times last game. Yes, they did combo it, but not exactly the way he was talking about. You put the light bomb on Jaina and she flies in. Silence and Tomb on Vala, but there's the pull out. Attacks on 50%. Oh, here we go. Jaina goes down, but so does Leoric. 1-for-1 trade. Stukov falls as well, but the core is also falling 20%, and Protector will be able to finish it off. Yes. It does. See? Yes, it does. GS game number 2. Also goes over towards Fat Poseidon. He also goes over to Fat Poseidon, so this series is won by them. GG, well played to them, of course. But their opponent also brought us a great show here with the Light Bomb, Falling Sword, Gravel Bomb combo. 200 points. So throwing a look at the map screen here. Map's not played nor banned. Battlefield of Eternity, Cursed Hollow, Guard of Terran Sky Temple. Keep in mind, for European sign-up though, for the off-season tournament. So if you're interested to play Guard of Terror, Lost Cavern with Draft, Warhead Junction, Praxis Holdout, Hanamura, or Blackheart's Bay, it might as well. If you're interested to see those maps, the off-season tournament for Europe is currently in the sign-up phase. They will close on the 11th, and we've got the seeding on the 12th, and then the group phase starts for 2 weeks. If I'm not completely mistaken, we'll check it up in the rule set. Sign-ups close the 11th, and the knockout tournament will be on the 5th of April. We will see there. Microphone is scratching it, that's because of switching scenes. I'm sorry for that. We will see there those of meta maps. The list there as well from the maps? No, do not. That's okay. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. That's the robot coming in. I've enjoyed it as much as I did. GG's to both teams. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!